Hi there, and welcome to an ARTrageous Adventures DIY tutorial. Today, we're going to show you how to make a game called Mini Fishing. It's very easy and fun to make, and can be made from household items. At the end, you get a fun little game to play. You could have fishing competitions, or just see how many fish you can catch. You're going to need some brightly colored paper or cardstock, something to make your fish with, colored pencils, markers, gel pen. You also need scissors, some sort of glue. I find that glue stick works just fine, or if you have a glue gun, you could use that. You'll also need yarn or twine. For an alternative look, you could use some fabric. Rubber bands really come in handy. Washers are essential. If you want this cork look, you'll need a cork. And then, of course, some magnet. Don't forget something for your fishing rod. Here I have a craft dowel. You could also use an old hanger or chopsticks, really anything that you could use to make a fishing pole. So I'm going to show you how to make this version with yarn. Here I've got my craft dowel. I'm going to start by taking some yarn and tying it around the dowel where I want my handle to start. Tie it twice to make sure that it's going to stay. Tie it nice and tight. Then just wrap your yarn around and around so you get to the bottom. Leave some room and then cut your yarn. Then we're going to tie it. See how I wrap it around my finger to create a space and then loop the yarn through. Then just pull it nice and tight. Loop it around again to get a second knot. Hold part of that knot with your left thumb. And then pull real tight. There we go, so that your second knot is snug on top of the first one. Oh, pretty good, but maybe it needs a little flair. I'm going to add a yellow rubber band. I'm just going to crisscross it over itself using my fingers like this. Adjust the band how you want it to look. I want these X shapes. There we go. That's pretty good. Nifty. Now to attach the string. We're going to do this just like we did before with 2 knots. Nice and tight. Then I'm going to take my string and I'm going to cut it longer than the pole. Then I'm just going to take my cork and tie my string to it. Again, 2 knots, nice and tight. Then take your washer. You could use Elmer's, tacky glue, glue gun if you have one. But I'm going to show you how you can use just glue stick, believe it or not. I'm going to pick the washer up with the glue and then use my finger to spread the glue evenly. There we go. And then just pop it right on there. Pressing down nice and tight making sure that that glue adheres to the cork. Not bad, but this could come loose really easily, and I like a lot of color. There, a rubber band did the trick. And there you have a mini fishing pole. Here's an alternative kind of fishing pole where I've wrapped cloth for the handle and then used yarn to hold it in place. If you don't have a cork, no worries. We can make our own lures. I'm going to show you how to make this cute little bobber. I'm going to cut a red circle and then a smaller red rectangle and punch a hole in the little rectangle. And then I'll glue it so that that hole is sticking off the top of the red circle. Now make a white circle. I'm using this little circle template I made for myself, but you can also just draw it by hand if you'd like. When cutting out little shapes from big pieces of paper, I find it easiest to roughly cut that shape out first, and then go back in for the details. Now that I've got my circle, I'm going to fold it in half, crease it, unfold it, and use that fold line to cut straight across. Now I simply have to glue it on. I'm going to use my glue stick and put it right over that little rectangle. There. You can also add the other half of your white circle to the back if you like. And then all that's left is to glue on your washer. Again, you could use whatever glue you'd like. And there you have it. That's how you make a mini fishing rod for your mini fishing pool. Now let's get to drawing our little critters. Here I'm going to draw a really simple fish using a football shape and a triangle for the tail, a curve for the face, a loop for the fin, then just add some little lines here. Now I'm going to draw a sad fish, but you could draw whatever kind of fish you wanted. He could be happy, he could be mad. If you're thinking you'd like to add some scales, here's one way to do it. You could also glue sequins on if you so wish. And then I'm going to add a top fin and a bottom fin. Now simply just cut that out. So here are my two fish. Let's put a magnet on. So I've got my magnet strip and my washer. Only one side of the magnet will stick to the washer. So I know that that side has to go on the back of my fish. Just like that, so it doesn't slide off. So this is my up side right here. And I simply glue the downside on the back of my fish. Try experimenting to see what different kinds of bait you can make. I'm going to make this cute little smiley face just for fun. Here are some other little critters that I made. It doesn't have to be just fish. You could have whales, jellyfish, or even an old boot. You can also print off these cute little critters I've designed and cut them out and fish them out of your own pond, but please feel free to try out your own critters and see what you can create. We hope that you really enjoyed this DIY tutorial. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!